What it do? What it be? What it do though? Yo, got my man Carnage. Now, just got him tonight. Not fully built at all. Got just an obelisk. You know me, I always take their ISO 8 all the way. Barely touched them. Type not even there. Gears not even there. So completely naked build, you could say. I'm gonna go ahead and take him into World Boss. Honestly, haven't even really practiced with World Boss at all. Yeah, so um yeah, right. No one's going to get this build just to uh, make him good like that or to give him that ultimate. So let's see, what could I possibly give him? I just want to give him something real simple. Maybe I'll do this. Just so that I can get that 30% lead. And then yeah, maybe I'll give him Venom just to kind of see where his survivability is. Okay, so the thing about Carnage, you want to do 3 straight cancel into 5. You want to proc on the 5. And then you kind of want to do the same thing for the 6 skill. 3, 6. When he puts his arms down, when he flies through the air, you press the 5 button. So Rage might be the way to go. I don't have a Rage in my inventory, so I'm going to have to gamble for one. But I do have an energy, so I kind of want to see if he can work just with an energy. So 3, right away cancel into 5. And remember, this is a very basic lead. I have a better lead. I have Crescent, which gives 60% to combat. And then I also have an Insight on a Crescent as well. So he can get a lot better. I just kind of want to see with just a basic build, how is he going to perform. So kind of that was the key right there. When he puts his arms forward, that's when all those spikes will come down. You transfer that right into 5. So what I've seen so far, he can proc on it. So that's good. That means that an energy might be pretty decent for the guy. So I might try and do that. So he's doing good damage. See if I can get the got it again. So yeah, maybe I'll go with the energy. It's not bad. But you know what though? Ever since Carnage came out as a character, I've actually wanted Carnage from the very get go. I like him as a character. I've always liked him on Spider-Man shows and stuff like that. He's just a sick character. Never was able to get him because obviously he's a paywall character. Cecil right there can't transfer into 5 because right we just have a proc. So he's got a really cool tier 3 though. So that's the only problem that I see is that you may miss a proc here and there. So obviously, I personally think energy would be better for Carnage, but the problem is that you may miss procs. Um, you know, so it's always. I'm actually gonna die right here. I gotta stop talking. I gotta run and get some of this energy. Alright, I gotta focus here. If I die, it's not Carnage's fault. It's my fault. I'm over here being a loser. Even more of a loser. I just lost my heal. Great. You can take him out with Hulk. So they're completely. Oh, he drops heal. See, I was wondering about that. I saw that red stuff and I was like, oh, maybe it changes when you have Carnage. But you don't need Venom because he drops his own heal. That's actually really good to know. So right there, once again, I didn't get the right proc. Yes, I'm having a somewhat of a difficult time playing him. But see, stuff like that right there. I got the timing of it really good, which kind of shows me it's extremely plausible to be able to get him just with the energy. This is tough. I think if you want consistency, you definitely go with the rage, right? Because even if you proc on the tier 3, you'll still go ahead and get it, you know. See, like that. I was a little too late procking or switching over to the 5th skill. And actually, you know what? I've always noticed that playing on my tablet, I don't do as good as when I play on my phone. I don't know if it's because it's bigger, you know, more room for me to cover with the tablet, but yeah, I've always kind of just noticed that. Here, I'm kind of just gonna see if I can just push through this phase right here. I personally don't know. We'll find out. That is such a sick tier 3, though. So you gotta remember this may not look impressive, but remember I'm not using Mystique. I'm not using anything like that. This is just a pure, just a 30% lead. And yes, I do have 6% Pierce and everything like that. But you gotta remember, this is just an obelisk. This is not an energy, right? Or a rage. ISO is not all the way. If I was going to give him like a real team, now that I know that he has healing on his 4, which is awesome, I would actually go ahead and give him probably this team right here. So once again, she's giving combat type 60%, as well as I have an insight on her. That insight will increase damage by 20% to all allies for 5 seconds. So you'll see usually where the proc is, you'll see another proc activate. As well as with this team, I would probably give him another ignore dodge, because right now he's only rocking 20%. I would take that up to at least, especially if I had an energy on him, right? It usually gives you around 30%. I'd probably give him 1 or 2 more ignore dodges. So once again, not the ultimate build for Carnage, right? Ended that one, I forget. I didn't really look. 30 seconds left and stuff like that. So clearly his kit can go way higher, right? I'm not maxed out on crit rate, you know. So all these things can get better. But this is kind of just a rough test of the character. So I don't know. I may be cheap because I still got to build up Mephisto. So I may be cheap and give him an energy and just try to go with the misproc sometimes so that I could save up for a judgment for him. So here we go as well. 3, cancel that into 5. So that's one of the problems, right? Is that I proc very late on the skill. But it's kind of what you go through, right? So there was more of a perfect proc on the 4. And here we'll be able to go tier 3 right away. So that right there is the insight one that proc first, and that was the actual proc. So that was really good. See, so right there, that's the insight proc, and then the one more to the left, that one right there is the actual proc of my obelisk. So right here, I'm gonna save my tier 3. So as you can see, way better. But remember, he's getting that mystique, he's getting that crescent lead, as well as the insight. But you got to remember, ISO is stage 6, which is wimpy. He's got an obelisk, right? His gear is nowhere near finished. So you gotta admit that's crazy, man. I mean, yes, stage 1, but you gotta remember he doesn't have an energy or anything like that. So I don't know, man. I'm super excited. Even he's kind of like Wolverine to me, right? Wolverine is my second favorite X Men. He's not good, but I tier 3 Wolverine. Why? I like the character, and you know what? He's Wolverine. He's probably gonna get a super good uniform in a month or two, right? There's just some characters that will always get uniforms. Captain America is probably gonna get one pretty soon because he's way out of the meta by now, you know. Um, Thor is gonna get another one from a movie. You know, Iron Man will get another one eventually. You know, there's just certain characters that will always get uniforms because of how popular they are. I'm surprised in how long it's been for Spider-Man. You know, but Spider-Man's got a movie coming out, so these characters are always gonna be getting things. Wolverine, I just like the character, and I'm banking on that he's gonna be getting something in the future. See, so right there, both the procs landed, so I'm not going to go ahead and interrupt it because I'm just going to let the tier 3 play out. Holy moly. I don't know if I died. But there you go. That kind of shows something about him. He survived. So, first time I played this, what was it, about 30 seconds? This time I played it 218. So, increased it by, I don't know, let's just say 2 minutes. And this could get even faster. Like I said, remember, he's only got one ignore dodge striker. He's got no ignore dodge on his kit. None of these supports give him ignore dodge. So he can get even stronger within energy. He can get even faster within energy. He can get faster when I complete his IOSOA and all that stuff. So I'm super excited with this character. And you gotta see the tier 3 skill when he actually becomes tier 3. Probably the best one in the game to date. So right here. If you ever want to look at him, you go through the uniform, you click on that little 3. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Shoot, stand cause.